Hi crafty cuties, I hope you guys are having an excellent day or morning. It is bright and early here and it's super sunny. Today I wanted to quickly share with you two challenges that I am going to be doing in the month of July. So I wanted to get this video up for you in case any of you would like to join the challenges with me as well. I think it's always fun and motivating to have others join in on a challenge so that you can kind of check in with each other, make sure we're keeping it up. And so let me know below if you guys want to do any of these challenges. And this is going to be a little peek into my bullet journal because that is where I am documenting and keeping track of the challenges. And then on Sunday I will show you an entire flip through of my bullet journal. So to start with, I'm going to keep the two challenges that I want to do pretty simple because I know for me that if I plan to do a challenge that's pretty time consuming, I don't really stick to it. So I'm hoping I can stick to these challenges, and the first one is going to be a gratitude daily challenge, and it's just as simple as it sounds. Every single day I will be writing down something that I am grateful for. Now if you wanted to take that a step further, I found a website, and let me pull it up here. I think it's just called Gratitude Challenge. Of course, I will have it listed down below for you guys. So it is, yes, it's gratitudechallenge.com, and for each day it has a little challenge for you to do that is more about showing gratitude. So for instance, here's one. It says, write a short message of thanks for someone that for some of the negative things in your life, or take a few minutes to call someone that you haven't talked to in a while and tell them how much you appreciate them. So there's one thing listed for each day. You know what, that's for a 3-week challenge. So there's one thing listed for each day up to 21 days. And I am hoping that I will take the time to go through that list and try out some of those things to go along with my gratitude challenge. But I'm not going to write that down and make it one more thing for me to do. But I definitely recommend checking that website out if you guys want to take this a step further. And I think that it has some really, really excellent little challenges for you to do. So I kept this very simple and I just numbered 1 to 31. I really didn't give myself a lot of room, but I know that if I had a ton of room to write like a paragraph, that I might get overwhelmed and not stick to it every day. So I'm hoping by doing this I will feel like I can just write one simple little sentence or even a word, just talking about something that I was grateful for that day. Now I'm also not going to beat myself up if I skip a day. I might go back and add an extra thing to that day if I do, but I'm gonna keep this challenge pretty loose in hopes that I stick to it. So the second challenge is kind of more of a lifestyle change, and I'm hoping that I can stick to it, and it is a low buy July. Now I've tried a no buy July, or I've tried a no buy challenge before and it did not work for me. I don't know what it was, but it basically encouraged me to spend as much flippin' money as I could. So I know that that doesn't work for me. So instead of restricting myself completely, I am hoping that by doing a low buy and setting myself some rules and planning out to document everything that I spend, I hope that will help me. And I would really, really love if any of you want to join on for this. And of course, if you guys join any of these challenges, you can document it however you want. You don't have to do it, of course, how I'm doing it. I just wanted to show you in case you are wondering or in case you're like looking for an idea for how to set your challenge up. So basically, I tried to keep this one simple as well. I gave myself a couple rules, and those will be completely different for each person. I did give myself a list of things that I could purchase in the month of July, because again, I don't want to restrict myself. One thing that will be really hard for me is coffee, because I love getting out of the house to go buy iced coffee from Dutch Bros. So I do allow myself coffee once per week, and I really, really hope that I can eventually stop buying coffee. It's silly. This is the first time in my life that I've ever felt like I was like addicted to coffee, you guys. So I am hoping that I can find a recipe that I like that I will make myself, make it here at home. And then the other thing that I know I overspend on is craft items, and so I just wrote out the different things that I can buy. This is also going to mean that I will hopefully have some videos coming in July where I either like shop my stash or use my scraps, that kind of thing, or use my stash, because I have a lot of craft stuff saved up and there's no reason I can't be using that stuff up. So one of the rules I have is basically that I can't buy certain supplies until I run out. So if I run out of glue, it's okay for me to go buy glue. Or if I have a custom order in my Etsy shop, then I can buy the supplies that I need for that. So I really hope that this will help me actually make a lifestyle change for budgeting. I've gone through phases where I'm really good at it and where I'm not so good, and I feel like the last couple months I've just been extra stressed and haven't paid a ton of attention to my budgeting. So I really hope that this can help. If you guys have any books or different websites that you would recommend that I can check out, then let me know. I don't want to go into something that's a complete huge change because I just know that doesn't work for me. So I would like to gradually change, and I really think that by having this graph here, not graph, this list where I will write down the different things that I purchase, I really hope and think that will help me out. So what I did here was I made a little color coding system, and for things that I purchased that are unnecessary, I have a pink box, and you can kind of see I have a little color coded system. So every time I go to the store and purchase something, I will write down the date, I will write down the code. So the code is going to be one of these colors here. Green is necessary, and then all the way up to pink is something that's completely unnecessary. And I will write the little color code here. And then what I'm thinking is at the end of the month, I will probably make like a little graph. I'll take all this information, make a graph so I can kind of look at where I am, where I want to be, and then I can set goals for the future months going off of this first month. So I'm very excited for this, and I think this is going to be very helpful to me, especially for the future months. And yeah, you can let me know if you have any ideas or anything like that that you want to add to this. So if you guys are interested in joining one of these two challenges, just comment down below and maybe we can figure out a way that would be easy to chat and check in. I don't know if I will be posting photos of these things on my Instagram. These are more personal things, which I don't mind sharing about, but I don't know if I'll be posting photos, but I absolutely would love to chat with you guys if you wanted to join in as well. And I did have a spot here that's completely blank because I was thinking that I wanted to possibly do one more challenge, but not a daily challenge, probably just a weekly challenge and something more fun. I've really wanted to try brush lettering, which I know a lot of people are into right now. And I was thinking that maybe every single week I could do some type of practice brush lettering. I don't know. I know there's a lot of challenges out there, so I am up for different ideas and whatnot. Let me know below too if you are doing any different challenges, if you want me to join one that you're doing. I am definitely open to suggestions for what to do for this page, and again, it will definitely be a weekly challenge that I do because I don't want to add too much to the mix. And then next week on Sunday, I can show you how I'm going to keep track and make sure that I am keeping up on these challenges. But that's all for today's video. I hope this was helpful, gave you a little sneak into my bullet journal, and I would love to have you join me. So I will talk to you in the next video, guys. Enjoy your day. Love you. Bye.